In contrast to Kevin Costner's portrayal of John Dutton III, the proprietor of the Yellowstone Ranch in the Yellowstone television series, winter in 1923 is harsh. With a title like The Rapist is Winter, it's obvious that winter is a major factor in nearly everyone's misery. Things are dire in 1923 Season 2, Episode 2. Elizabeth Strafford, Michelle Randolph, and Cara Dutton, Helen Mirren, were riding out a blizzard in 1923 Season 2, Episode 2, which was made worse by Elizabeth's wolf bite. After the wolf broke into the lodge and ate Elizabeth's nurse, it was becoming difficult to remember. When the storm struck, Jack Dutton, Darren Mann, and Jacob Harrison Ford were traveling home, and their trip demonstrated how terrifying a Montana winter can be. In order to protect the group from the blizzard's fury, the 1923 characters must take a detour into the pines while riding horses and pulling a wooden wagon home. Even though Spencer Dutton, Brandon Sklenner, and Alexandra Julia Schliepfer aren't doing much better, at least the star-crossed lovers are avoiding the harsher-than-usual winter in the mountains, according to Cara. Season 2 of 1923 shows the Dutton Ranch in the winter, which is something Yellowstone has rarely done before. The main characters in Yellowstone and 1883 live in summer and fall and never experience winter. Beth, Kelly Reilly, and Kayce Dutton, Luke Grimes, don't have to brave the cold very often, at least not that we can see, because winter isn't mentioned much in Kevin Costner's series. In Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 14, Lloyd Pierce, Forrie J. Smith, finally mentions the harshness of winter and warns Rip, Cole Hauser, about the cold in Dillon. Although winter is a constant threat throughout 1883, Taylor Sheridan's other Yellowstone prequel also avoids it. It follows the earliest known members of the Dutton family tree as they travel a northwest version of the Oregon Trail. The wagon train's party faces a terrifying threat from winter as they traverse the harsh terrain in pursuit of a better life. Elsa, Isabel May, never gets to ride through the snow before reaching Paradise Valley, while James Dutton, Tim McGraw, and his family face endless challenges in the wilderness, such as merciless rivers and tornadoes. The setting of 1923 Season 2, Winter in Montana, fits the somber and foreboding tone of the chapter. Winter is both literally and figuratively experienced by the Dutton family. Isabel May refers to winter as the killing season, when the strong devour the weak, in her narration as Elsa Dutton. The mountain lion in the 1923 Season 2 premiere symbolizes how the Dutton family, who lived through the Prohibition era, has been reduced to merely surviving, fighting among the animals to keep themselves safe, while Donald Whitfield, Timothy Dalton, views them as prey and their ranch as a target to be hunted. It seems fitting to depict the Duttons of the 1920s facing a great battle against the gloomy white background of winter. However, it begs the question of why Yellowstone was not treated similarly. In terms of logistics, transporting Kevin Costner and the whole Yellowstone crew to Montana in the middle of winter probably wasn't a good idea. Shooting in the snow is more sustainable in 1923 because there are only 2 seasons. In addition, Taylor Sheridan's 1883 prophecy makes Beth and Kayce's forced sale of the ranch in Yellowstone Season 5 more of a victory than a hardship. Although Yellowstone has occasionally displayed the winter months, we never get to see John and Beth on the porch in their bulkiest snow gear against a white background. The flagship series featured flashbacks of a few winter scenes. The flashback to Christmas morning in 1996 in Yellowstone Season 1, Episode 7, A Monster Among Us, showed a younger John Dutton, Josh Lucas, his wife Evelyn, Gretchen Mole, and their kids enjoying their final Christmas morning together, with the exception of Beth, Kylie Rogers, who had just received her first period. Winter mirrored Evelyn's conversation with her daughter about the depressing aspects of being a woman that morning. A flashback to the Yellowstone Ranch in 1893 also depicts winter, with James Dutton encountering a group of Crow people who are camped on his property. The Crows ask if they can bury their relative on the land that was once theirs. James says that it's a harsh winter, which further reflects the somber mood of the time. In Sheridan's Yellowstone network, the killing season is portrayed infrequently, and in 1923 Season 2, it is more vicious than ever.